Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not using my mic today because my camera is plugged in. But I have some things I wanted to talk about today, so I figured that I would talk while I play. So I actually have some Legos I need to unassemble. I don't want it to fall apart while I'm like trying to get it though. So I made this. It's supposed to be like an art studio. I made this like 3 years ago as part of a lesson plan in the middle of COVID, which is crazy to think that it was that long ago. But since it's been a while, I'm gonna go ahead and unassemble it. And I have my box of Legos here. Ta-da! So it's got some pieces sorted. It has like some red pieces. These were my fiance's. I just kind of put them together with my kit. And then I have these like off-brand Legos that my sister gave me. So I'm just gonna kind of take things apart today and put them away. I have also these little pieces that I made at some point that have kind of, you know, fallen apart, or I needed the pieces for other things. Then I have my nifty little Lego tool. I love this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna take some stuff apart and I'm gonna talk while I do so. So hopefully it's entertaining and not just me talking at a camera. And if I remember, I'll put in a picture of what this was based on, because it had a blueprint that went with it. I made the blueprint first, and then I tried to build my building based on what my blueprint was. So, but I'll look for that and post it in editing if I get a chance. But anyways, so talking. I'm really good at that. So I haven't really posted much on my Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or any socials for that matter. For my H3 Atelier or Hearts and Smarts, whichever you prefer to call it. I haven't really posted in a while, at least not consistently. I'll post like little things every once in a while if the mood strikes, but I haven't posted much. Part of the reason I haven't posted is because I'm not really sure what I wanted to do with it anymore. Part of what I wanted to do with it originally was to get like engagement, and I wasn't really getting that much, and I find that I get most of my views over on TikTok. Not to say that I get a lot of them, because I don't. Like, it still pales in comparison to other content creators, but I want to be posting things that are meaningful to me, so that it doesn't become like a chore to make content and post it, which it was kind of getting to that point. Like, I had an alarm set for like to remind me to post every day, and it got to the point where every time it would go off, I'm like, oh god, what am I gonna do today? And I don't want it to be like that. So what I'm thinking is I want to change up how I do it. And so there's a few things I think I'm going to do in order to change it up. So the first thing I think I want to do is kind of move the focus more onto what I do best, which is play. Which is why I'm unassembling my Lego house today. And I mean, technically it's taking it apart and cleaning it up, but to me that is half of the play, is taking the Legos apart. I love taking Legos apart. So, yeah, but I want to be more focused on play. And originally, when I set out to make content, that's what my goal was. More specifically, like arts related play, but play nonetheless. I mean, the arts are a form of play. And I kind of moved away from that as I tried to brainstorm ideas for content. It just got to be difficult. So I started moving away from that and doing other things with the channel. And I don't think, when I say channel, I just mean all my socials in general, by the way. I don't think what I was making was necessarily bad, and I still think I'd like to make some of it, like my reaction videos and stuff, but it's not what I want like what I set out to do. I've actually joked with some of my friends, like I'm really good at ranting and I'd love to be paid to rant on my opinions. And I still have plenty of opinions in education, and I think I do want to still have a place to be able to share those, but I don't want that to be the focus, if that makes sense. So then in that case, my focus shifts to play. I don't know what that looks like yet. It can be things like this. It might be just things that I've done, like me posting albums or pictures of how I play. I am not in a classroom anymore, and I'm not nannying anymore. I actually work for a children's museum. So play is a big part of my day. It's a big part of my job. And so I make a lot of things, and I like to share them, what I make and what I do. So I think I might start making albums on my Facebook page for that kind of stuff. Just so I have, you know, a place to keep it, and so everybody can see what I'm up to. I also want to be able to, you know, talk about different play ideas or share some of my play ideas. I just don't want the channel to be, I don't want my socials to become like just complaints or like half thought through content. Like I want it to be meaningful. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna finish up the content that I've started. I keep putting these reds in here, and that's not where the reds go. I'm gonna just move this out of the way for now because I keep wanting to put things in it that don't belong. I lost my train of thought though while I was pulling out red Legos. I mean, the gist of it, I want to be able to focus on play. That's the big thing. Because I've also, if I can find a way to study more play, I would. I think play is important, not just in early childhood, but kind of in every age level. And it doesn't get talked about a lot outside of early childhood education. And I honestly think that's kind of sad. Because everybody enjoys play, even adults. Like there's things that we can learn as adults from play. There are ways that we can benefit from play as adults. I've even thought about studying like play therapy, and I don't know if I would do anything with it or not, but I have considered it just because I want to be able to do more with play. Like my role at my current job is actually called a playologist, and it feels so appropriate for me because ology is the study of play. So a playologist would be a person who studies play. And that's kind of what I enjoy doing. More so than just education. Like I'm here for the play a bit. Like learning should be playful. It, you know, we kind of kill it in schools by making it not playful. I don't want to be that person. So yeah. I think I remember part of where I was going with this conversation. I do want to continue like finishing the content I've already made because I have a really bad habit of like sitting down and filming stuff and then not touching it again for months on end. So I have content that I've filmed or that like scripts that I've written that I want to be able to finish. But after that, I think I'm gonna focus mostly on play. You're gonna get sick of hearing me say play by the end of this episode if you watch it. And I don't know what that content's gonna look like aside from I have like some albums or some videos of stuff that I've done at work or at home that I'm proud of. But, you know, I have a few ideas like playing around in my head. I'm working part-time, so I will have some time at home to work on content and to play and make stuff. But I think talk a little bit about why I think I wanted to make this decision. So, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the things that was like most impactful for me was a little while back I did a like kind of a review on a Play-Doh kit that I had purchased from Target. So I kind of went through all the pieces like one by one, and I like played with them and talked about like what I liked, what I disliked about the little Lego kit. And I posted it to all my socials, and I also posted it to LinkedIn because I usually put my stuff on LinkedIn as well. Just so, you know, if people are looking for me, they can see what I'm up to. But I posted this video to LinkedIn, and a friend from high school commented on it. And I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something like, you know, when I knew you in high school, like, you were so quiet and, like, soft-spoken. And, you know, even though you were smart, like, you just kind of kept to yourself. And it's really nice, you know, it's exciting to see you coming out of your shell and doing what you love. She said, I can tell that you really enjoy what you're doing, and I'm happy for you. And just, you know, something about someone you know but haven't talked to in a while, like recognizing that. I don't know. It just kind of hit me. So I enjoyed that. I really appreciated that. It kind of made my day. So I would probably go way faster with this if I used my little Lego tool. I don't know. If you've ever seen the Lego tool, like, it's got a bunch of different pieces, and I honestly don't know how all of it works, but like, so this part has like this piece, so you can put it on the Legos, like it's a Lego brick, and then you just pop it off like that. So it's like a little lever. I typically use, so I have one of these at work as well, and I typically use this end to like push underneath pieces that are flat, like the plates, because they don't have any studs to pull on. The only thing I'm not sure about that I've never really used is this piece on the top. It kind of looks like you would expect a screwdriver to look like, I guess. The other thing that's cool about this is I can pull off multiple pieces at a time. Because I'll just like hook it to, so like there's 2 bricks here, 2 bricks here, 1, 2. So if I just put it, and I can't see, I'm totally just watching the camera. There we go, like that. It's like in between the 2, so I can pop it off, and it takes both of them with it. Super cool. I know, I'm, you know, play. That's my thing. So yeah, this is actually going way faster now that I'm actually now that I'm using some of the tools that I have with me. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. It clearly wasn't very much, but, you know, just thoughts to put out in the open. Obviously, you know, I still love engagement on my content, no matter what kind of engagement, whether it's just, you know, likes or, obviously comments are more helpful in, like, giving me feedback that I can, like, make use of. But any of it is helpful. So definitely, you know, if you're following my content, I appreciate all the feedback that you can give me. I do have, so let's see, I have Facebook. Facebook's kind of like a home base where I post like everything I do. Instagram, I post a lot of pictures, but I don't think I'm going to post like things that I want in an album because I don't have as much control over that. Pictures that I want in an album will probably go on Facebook again. As I said, I use LinkedIn. I have a TikTok. I post stuff to YouTube. So all of those are things that I plan to continue using. Like I said, I want to finish the content that I've started before, but I don't know, you know, I work and I have a couple of other things going on education-wise that I want to be able to get through, that I need to, you know, spend some time on. I've also started wedding planning, which is super exciting. So that's, you know, that takes up a little bit of my time. And right now it's summer, so it's just really hot outside, and the summer heat is exhausting for me, with some of my like health issues. But so yeah, I just thought I wanted to give an update, and I thought, you know, a fun way to do that would be through play. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm almost done, so, you know, I'll be quiet for the last few minutes if you just want to enjoy the sounds of it. But thank you for watching my video. Thank you for supporting me. Please continue to support me any way that you can, if you can. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, you know, all that fun stuff. Follow me on my socials. That would be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. I'm missing something. TikTok. Yeah, any of those. Thank you again, and I will see you all later. Bye, friends. One final thought I just want to drop in here. So I've, you know, having issues with YouTube and advertisement and monetization. If I ever get to that point, I can't have advertisement on children's content. So I have separated my YouTube channels into 2 separate things. So anything directed specifically towards children is just, is on, I think it's called Patrick's Preschool. And then things directed towards adults or just in general are on my main channel. And I am going to get around to changing the name to everything. Its original name was Hearts and Smarts. Over time, I started to feel like that was a little bit corny, so I changed it to H3 Atelier, which kind of, you know, keeps the focus of the art studio, but brings in the 3 H's of heads on, hands on, hearts on. So, you know, engaging basically the entire person in the things that you're doing. But I think I'm just gonna revert to something focused on like my play. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll leave up the old name for a little while just so there's not confusion, but I am gonna change the names of those for a bit just so I can have my focus focused. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there real quick.